line that has already been put out by Team Liquid. They need someone that is mobility. They need someone that can actually go around, try to poke some things, try to actually get that individual fights so that they.
Because if you will gonna look onto their draft, they more like burst and pick off centric. That's why it's really good against the side of Team Liquid. While onto the side of Team Liquid PH, they're more like team fight centric. So they really want to force out a lot of clashes and maybe has a higher advantage in terms of getting some objectives into our match.
Oh, I do agree on that. No, that's definitely it. But here we go. We're going in for the first match of our grand finals. Team Liquid Philippine versus Team Falcons APBREN. Split pushes coming in from all of the lanes. But we do have an attempt coming in right here. Trying to actually try to give some damage. Few Carl TZ as well as Ogwen sticking together. And it's going to pick up Sanji. Oh, missed the opportunity to actually get it up. But it's going to be the stun coming in. But at the same time, Team Liquid does not allow it. JP getting the first blood, shutting down Carl TZ. And moving on to Ogwen as well as Few. But Flap TZ still surviving off, giving a lot of pressure to Carl TZ. Moving on, running away. They have half-life going in. But Stanford surviving it off, making sure that it will not be taken out. The threat does not happen. But a little bit more managed to pull away, giving a support system so that at least Flap TZ survived that engagement.
What a good ejector here coming from Ogwen, saving his teammate Flap TZ, who doesn't have any Faraga armor, so he is very vulnerable on that fight. But still, Team Liquid got the first blood, which gives them a lot of advantage in terms of the scaling. But it's not the end of the world. It's still in an early stage of the game, so
Oh, okay. Close enough
Ogwen.
to try go in for a fight with Flap TZ. But nevertheless, Ogwen, I'm loving the fact that he is the best support. He is the best one to definitely guard out every single opportunity, every single opening that can be seen by Team Liquid. He is someone that you don't want to mess around. He will make sure that he will be there if the teams are having trouble or already having emergency. And that's a steal coming in, or even a great taking for the side of Team FCAP to actually get that turtle. But earlier on right here, going in for the scrimmage, try to actually pull away. The ulti pulling in. Ogwen, great job pushing off away Team Liquid from those ugly scrimmage that's about to happen, and they managed to move away without any casualty.
That was a cute play coming from Ogwen, just tossing out the Dominator's Ascent coming from Sanji just to keep the distance and to avoid the possibilities that they could be picked off in terms of the team fight. But still, Super Marco here onto the top lane just chilling out while JP just hiding in the bush. He is not level 4 yet, so this is not a good sign for the side of Team Liquids. There's no Minoma's Fury yet.
A little bit too slow, and we know for a fact that they gotta actually stack up. This is something that Team Liquid possibility looking for a way, at least during the mid game, because so far right now, burst wise, it has been superior on the side of FCAP. Despite, yes, the lead still stands up for Team Liquid, but with Turtles already been taken out, and even with Carl TZ coming into the picture, try to grab all of the gold buff is going to give even more leads to the team. But now pushing in straight away, it's going to be Ogwen try to take down JP, but Few coming along, picking up JP. It's going to be Super Marco who finishes the job, shutting down one player at a time. But there's some more. Few spread it out. Sanji as well, gonna picking him up as well, making a lot of damage. But Dominator come through, but it's gonna be 3v1. Sanji makes away from that casualty, surviving 3 fights of the hero.
That was a really close call for Sanji, but still he managed to evade that possible death onto the hands of Falcons APBREN. But the second turtle has already spawned. Let's see if there will be contest for Team Liquid. But here comes Handford with an initiation, knocking up Few. But there is a return kill. The retaliation coming from the side of Team Falcons APBREN. But I don't know why the aggro is on the side of Team Liquid PH. But here comes the Minimus Fury coming from JP, knocking up the 3 members from Team APBREN. But still, the damage output coming from Super Marco is already online. And this is an early stage of the game, but still, we could really see that thing that he can provide for his teammates.
Oh, Wow. I mean, at what cost you got your turtle, right? Because at the end of it all, Team Falcon AP Brands was able to give so much damage to a point that they could not do anything. They could not bet. They had to pull back away from that engagement. Now carry on, try to actually pick off those who are at the top. Few trying to find a way to break it up. Spotted gets a catch to JP just a little bit more. It's gonna be Few who takes down JP as well. Benny Kidu had to fall back, but this is gonna be an opening to the side of FCAP to even steal away the buff for themselves. Even more so, giving a lot of leads to the goal. Look at that, 2,000 in the lead of the goals. Definitely resources is already built up for the team of FCAP.
This is where Falcons AP brand really shine. They're picking off one by one the team of Liquid PH, and they're just not picking off. They're shutting down actually all the core heroes here from the side of Team Liquid PH, and that is the good thing about Falcons AP brand. They really know where are the loopholes for the opposing side. But let's see whatever Liquid PH can do onto this game, since as what I've mentioned earlier, they are more like team fight centric, and they have a
Mm.
high cooldown ultimates. Like for example, they really have to take time just to get a good fight.
I mean, at least for now, they know for a fact that they're not at the peak moment to actually have a really good fight with FCAP, especially the fact that we are seeing KalTZ is with 10 level already. He's already at the upper hand to fight it off. And Ogwin looking for a hole to actually go in for Team Liquid. He gets the information. He
Ooh,
goes in for the toss. KalTZ makes a break, but somehow right here, Burst coming in from the side of FlapTZ,
ooh.
making a way to push it to KalTZ just a little bit more. He managed to shut down. Two players is already down. Now FCAP will get the turtle as well, and they push into Sanford as well, getting triple kill at the moment, opening up this third turtle in their hands. And Team Liquid is nowhere at the scene to give even more boost up because FCAP is all over at this domination.
Oh my god, even Flap Easy, you managed to get away from that possible death in that team fight, but still, the advantage in terms of the net worth lead coming from the side of Team Falcons AP Ben are starting to pile up, and I
Oh.
don't know where is the answer for the side of Team Liquid PH. And I'm kind of expecting that they could take down the Falcons AP Ben in terms of the team fight, since they have the minimum fury, but still they're lacking in terms of synchronization of their skills.
Oh, that I agree most definitely because somehow communication wise is needed at this peak point because somehow no matter how much they try to actually go in for the gang up, it's still not able to actually pull through. The defense wise was so weak that Team FCAP was able to break through. Now Ogwin is trying to actually
Oh
pick
man.
out. He comes in contact with JP, but it's not going to do anything. JP will try to actually pull through, try to give a little bit of boost up as well. Even with the first kill of coming in from Sanji itself, it's not going to give any much because the fact is FCAP is just teasing and poking at the moment right now.
Yes, indeed. And Falcons April Brand just snowballing this game in an 8 minutes and 30 seconds mark. But still, Liquid PH, they're still alive.
They're still alive. They're still trying to breed it out, and we do see there could be an attempt to try to steal this orange buff from Flap TZ itself. You're letting them roaming around freely in your own territory. That's going to give a lot more pressure to the side of Team FCAP itself. And now we got another item in the hands of Few, and we know for a fact that this is going to give even more up on the buildings. Lot has already been spawned, and FCAP is looking for a way to finish it off already with giving even more damage if they have the lot in their hands.
8K network lead in favor of Team Falcons AP Brand, and they are the ones starting out. But here comes Sanford with the jump in knockup coming from the side of Team Liquid Fish. But still, the Minos Fury together with the last Insanity mega kill for the side of Super Marco. Damage output is way too much for them to handle, so they really have to back out. Telekinesis here coming from Few, just lifting out the JP, but still, the fight will be going into the favor of Team Falcons AP Brand.
Rocket EP brands looking better than ever. Like it is so amazing. And look at this. They already picked up all of their itemization, right? I mean, you let Super Marco on his own lead. He's already getting the fourth item in his hand. We know for a fact that Team Liquid is still struggling to pull through. They even have doesn't even manage to actually give a lot of damage. Zaz is still not in the point of able to give that same amount of mirror or that burst damage that has been put out by Team Falcon AP Brands. Now, Lord is in the hand, is marching on already at the top, while we see Cal TZ is just buffing himself up, stacking himself at the top as well. Team FCAP already split right at the mid lane, coming in to actually push through to clear out that tier 2 turret.
Yes, indeed. The Lord has already been marching down here onto the top lane, opting to siege down the top turret, but Cal TZ here onto the top lane, he really wants to take down this inhibitor turret, but JP is here. He just wants to defend it, but the damage output coming from this Julian is really hurting them so bad. But so far, they managed to defend it since it's only the first Lord, but Carl TZ, oh my god, that was a close call, but here comes the last insanity coming from Flap TZ just to end up that life of Carl TZ, and they are already knocking up here onto the middle inhibitor turret of Team Liquid PH, and they also got the top inhibitor turret, so only the bottom inhibitor turret was the one remaining for the side of Team Liquid PH.
The fact that, they're coming in for the push right now, managed to actually pick top, but great flicker coming in, but at the same time right here, they are going in for a rush. FCAP coming through, Laptisi takes down JP first of all, and it seems that it's not going to be an easy target for the side of Team Liquid, because the fact is, they are the one who try to initiate, but Team FCAP close it off straight away. And in the meantime right now, with 2 more players to go, Owen coming in, he will toss straight away. Our Team Liquid leaving only Caltizi alone. They're going in, as the fact that only few more seconds ago, the rest of the players about to be spawned out. They're going to be revived again. So this is going to be a good chance of FCAP finishing off already. They're just going to buff it out. Team Liquid somehow struggling. And the fact that there's a note, you know, when you saw that Flap TZ was going off for the burst, started out with Ogwen picking off even Few. Few was able to drag off Carl TZ away from the turret, but didn't manage to actually do the finishing note. But Flap TZ able to continue the job and shut him down, and he flickers away within a few seconds before he was taken out with that 1 HP lifeline. That was just superbly amazing from Team Falcon AP Brand.
Yes, indeed, but here comes the first Luminous Lord has already been started by the side of Team Falcons AP Brand. Do you think Team Liquid will gonna defend this Luminous Lord?
With all of the turrets already been taken out, and here Stanford try to hold off Flap TZ away, but look at that damage already going in for the half line, and you want to be as tanky as possible, try to survive it out, but unfortunately still not enough to bear all the burst damage been put out by that X-Ball. And coming in right now, Benny Cutie just in the scene, doesn't catch off. He had to actually pull away before he began up, and as the process here, we have the Lord marching through to the mid. Team Liquid Philippine, this could be it. This could be the end for them if they don't defend it wisely. As we see that Few looking for a way to pick up one player. Is going to be the one who will be taken off. It's going to be JP who will be shut down. But at the same time, Super Marco managed to finish it off. And as the process right now, Caltizi always traded off with Few to be taken out. But in the same process right now, coming in for an overextension, Super Marco takes down as well JP. And now Benny Cutie is taken out. Caltizi, Stanford, only 2 players left. Try to survive it out. But unfortunately, Caltizi takes out Stanford. And 1 more to go is a win already for the first match to the side of Team Falcons AP Brands.
AP Brand just showing dominance here in our game number 1, and they don't really want to give a comfort space for the side of Team Liquid PH, and they managed to close it out in an early stage of the game. It didn't even get onto the late game, and most of the team